Well, let's talk, Bill, about what the White House and congressional Democrats are talking about, which is more stimulus, extending unemployment benefits, more aid to states, which are really being crushed and would have to lay off people, more tax incentives for small business. Several questions. One, is the president finally going to make this infamous, famous, whatever, hard pivot to jobs? Will Congress pass another, obviously not $787 billion, but a substantial stimulus, and will it have any impact on the economy?
I mean, the right kind of legislation could have an impact, but the president is mostly not talking about the right kind of legislation. We've lost 7 million private sector jobs in the last year and a half. Public sector employment has remained steady. Most of what you're talking about, helping states, is going to help public sector employment. That's not pro-growth over the long run. In fact, if anything, it's somewhat negative for growth. Taking on more debt, I think we really have we're having a little cyclical rebound, an inventory rebound of the kind we always have. We've had ultra easy monetary policy, huge quantitative easing. The Fed has bought $1.25 trillion of mortgages in the last year and a half. You know, that's going to that takes a lot of demand out of the rest of the, that helps the bond market and helps the stock market indirectly. But that's now ending. So I think we're going to have a very mild recovery this year and unfortunately lapse back next year because we don't have...
Lapse back into another recession?
Well, at least into very slow anemic growth, Japan-style growth in the 90s, and maybe a recession. We don't have pro-growth policies. That's the core of it. Can you have a serious recovery when taxes are being raised quite a lot, interest rates are going up, and the regulatory burden's getting heavier? Those are just facts. I mean, taxes are going up, interest rates are going up, medium, intermediate, and long-term rates, and they're going to keep on going up because of the deficit. And the regulatory burden is getting heavier. I don't know what economic theory tells you get good growth with those things going on.